Hi there, and greetings from me, Emma Renshaw. This is our third video in this series of short videos on presence, and this video is about our research journey so far. We love this idea of presence so much that we could not resist the temptation to do research on this topic and especially to find out from real nurses out there what they think about presence and what difference it makes. Our research journey started in the deepest, darkest corners of our province. We traveled to rural areas in our province and we asked the nurses there, what do they think is presence? We wanted to ask them specifically because we knew that they are doing wonderful work in difficult circumstances with limited resources and large numbers of patients that they had to take care of. And they shared wonderful ideas with us. They said that presence is about being dedicated, really walking the extra mile for the patient. They said that presence is about having respect for patients. They also told us that presence is about relationship. And this is one of the core ideas of presence is to build a relationship with the patient so that you know their needs and so that you can respond according to what their needs are in the moment. They also said that presence is about education, meaning health education, and specifically telling the patient what to expect when they are admitted and where to go next to put the patient at ease. Also, they told us that presence is definitely about or linked to the environment. If the environment is not supportive, then they struggle to be present with the patient. Or then also, that also draws out the most presence within them because they know that they need to rely on their own strengths in those difficult moments. Also, presence is about the art of nursing, knowing what to do in the right moment without even knowing how you know it, but it's just that instinctive knowledge about what to do next in the next moment. Presence is also about attitude, advocacy, being the voice of the patient, and also it's about being motivated and also motivating the patients. Now, by this time, we were so excited about the idea of presence that we obtained funding and we went overseas to visit Professor Andries Baard and his colleagues of the Presence Foundation. The reason why we wanted to speak with them is that Professor Andries Baard is the father of the theory of presence from the ethics of care perspective. And we wanted to learn from him what are their perspective on presence and what can he teach us more about this idea. He challenged us to think again on our understanding of presence, and this added much to our understanding. We also spoke with one of his colleagues, Dr. Ellie Beerskens, and she became my mentor in the next round of data collection. And here it is. The next round of data collection was when I spent time, a month actually, at a care center, and then I spent time with the nurses working there, trying to understand their perspective as we understood from Professor Andries Baard on what is presence. So what I did is that I made notes in a journal and sent these notes to Ellie. And from her viewpoint, her knowledge on the theory of presence, she pointed out to me in what I experienced, in what I wrote down in my diary on what I saw at the care center. She pointed out which of those aspects related to the theory of presence. And this is what we concluded about this round of data collection. We concluded that yes, presence is about good care, and good care is relational care. As I observed, I started to understand that nurses are doing the best they can in difficult circumstances. And this understanding is where change can start. Being open to question your own perspective is where change can start and where you can start understanding the viewpoint of the patient and your fellow colleagues. Thus, good care is about perspective, it's about connecting, and it's about attuning to attune to the other person's need. And then, good care requires readiness. Good care requires us to stop and think for a moment, what are our intentions? What is our understanding? What is the other person's perspective? And how does that influence this moment? So I had to quiet my own voice, slow my pace, let go of my ideas, and to really see the human being next to me. Also, these nurses shared with me that they need relational management. They need management to see the human in them and to see the needs in them and to connect with them as human to human. If you want to learn more and read more about these findings, please visit our website where you can find more literature and an elaborated view on what these findings entailed. I hope you are intrigued and interested. So this is where we are in our moment, at the moment in our research journey on presence, combining the results from that first round of data collection with the results from the second round of data collection, and we still have our dream, as I explained to you, but with a deeper understanding of, yes, nurses practice presence through being dedicated and with the understanding of it's dedication from their point of view, doing the best that they can in the circumstances that they are. So, when you see a nurse doing something that you perhaps might not agree with or understand, connect with them and try to understand what they see as the best they can do in that moment. And your eyes will open and you will begin to understand why they behave in the way that they are behaving. And the intention that they have is to do the best they can in that moment. Presence is about respect through relationship. It's about perspective, connecting and attuning to the needs of the patient and the fellow human being in that moment with you. Definitely, presence is about the environment, and relational management is needed to support good care. Presence is about the art of nursing, and saying that it's understanding of that person next to you where change can start, where I can see you in a new way and you can understand me in a new way. And we can learn much from nurses about that moment, that instinctive moment where they just know what to do to address the need of the patient. Then, presence is about motivation. Because good care requires readiness, it asks something of the nurse to be ready to try to understand, to be ready to sacrifice their own time, their own needs, to really attune to the patient, the fellow human being who needs them in that moment. So I hope you found this video interesting and I hope it made you curious about presence. Please visit our website, like and share and subscribe, and please share perhaps your own research journey or any journey you have with presence, any stories that you would like to share, or even if you want to ask a question about presence. Please do so in the comments and let us know what your thoughts are. Thank you.